Good morning, 8th grade. I hope everyone's doing well on this Wednesday. So this week we have been covering biosecurity, animal health, animal safety in the sense of producing a product. The animal is a product that will give us quality food that we can eat. So today I thought we would do a little experiment on how biosecurity is important on farms. And remember, we talked about a little bit and you had to look up what biosecurity meant. And so it kind of just means is we're protecting the product that the farmers are raising, no matter if it's hogs, if it's dairy, even some grain farmers, so that we're not bringing a contaminant onto the farm where the product is being raised. And I always refer sometimes as livestock as product because most of the time, hogs and especially hogs and chickens and turkeys and beef, they're the food that we eat. And so we need to make sure that they stay safe so that when we consume them, we are not infecting ourselves. So I thought we'd do a little experiment. If you wanted to complete this at home, I will explain the steps in all of this. Fairly easy, very limited supplies. Most of you probably have these at your house anyways, because you basically just need 2 items, and I'll go through the list of what you're going to need first of all. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need some type of food item. I always use bread, and I try to get bread that has hardly any preservatives in it. So if you have some homemade bread, it works a little better. Like this is homemade bread from Levers. You can use, for example, like Wonderland or whatever other types of bread. The experiment will take longer just because those types of breads have preservatives in them, which cause them to have longer shelf life. I use these types of breads or any food item that hardly has any preservatives in it, just because those foods are meant to be consumed. Preservative food are meant to be able to store longer. If your mom makes homemade bread or if you have some fruit or vegetables at home, those don't have preservatives as much in them, so they have a tendency to spoil a little faster. And I kind of like the experiment if you use that stuff because then the experiment doesn't take as long. You can use store-bought bread. It's just going to take a little bit longer if you chose to do this. So what you need is, again, some type of food item. Remember, don't do like marshmallows or stuff like that. Try to find a food item like bread, maybe even meats, but don't waste meat's expensive. Don't waste meat. Fruit, vegetables. You really only need 2. So we're gonna use 2 slices of bread. I use baggies. This is all I had in my classroom are the big ones, but sandwich size works just as good if you have sandwich size. That's basically all you need for the experiment. And a place to store. So first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of the slices of bread with my bare hands, okay, unclean bare hands. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna walk around here. Take this bread, I'm gonna rub it on the table like this. Okay, the tables are probably, I haven't cleaned the tables in a couple weeks. Maybe that table I have. I know this table I haven't cleaned. So rub it. I'm gonna take it here. Gonna rub it on the door handle. If you have a large family, just have everyone touch it with their hands like this. Okay. I'm actually gonna rub it on the seat that we're on. Okay. Now I'm gonna set the camera back up here, so bear with me. So then I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to stick it in a baggie here. Gotta make sure the baggie is around. I'm just gonna stick it in the baggie. Stick it in my baggie. Kind of want to get the air out, some of it doesn't have to be completely, but there, so we got that one. So the next one that I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I'm not near a sink, so that's hot soapy water. So what you're going to want to do here is I'm going to wash my hands. Hot soapy water. Probably isn't there a song that you're supposed to sing for 40 seconds? I'm not singing for you guys. All right. Hot soapy water. Wash your hands. This is hot, you guys. Of course, then either let your hands air dry, or you can use, if you have some paper towel is a little bit more sanitary. Don't use the dish towel that might be sitting nicely by the kitchen sink or over the rack, the handle on the oven. Granted, those are probably clean, but you've probably used those. But you want something that, because next thing about this, I'm just going to throw this away. So next thing is, I'm going to take another slice of bread, and if you have tongs, use sanitize a pair of tongs and use tongs so it never touches a human hand. And then, I should have opened this. I think I can get it. It's on the outside, so it's not going to... And do your best to get that piece of bread in there without touching much else there. So I have the bread in there. Okay. So, then what you're going to do is, I got to make sure I keep the two... Okay, this is the clean one, so... Let's see if I can probably... For now, I'm going to walk over to that whiteboard right there. And this is my clean one. So I'm going to come and hang it up here. Okay. This is my dirty one. I'm going to hang it right here. I'm going to bring you guys over. So I have dirty bread. I'm just calling it dirty because I didn't wash my hands, the tables. And here's my clean, where I tried not to touch the bread, only the little bit with my fingers, so I didn't come in. So what I'm going to do here is, we're going to do a little, so today is what? April, I think today's the 8th, isn't it? Let me look at me. Yep, it's the 8th. So on April 8th, and this we'll put here, April 8th also, under the dirty. Okay, so tomorrow, when I come, now there won't be a video for tomorrow, so either if you want to do this lesson, do it today, or make it tomorrow, your choice. Otherwise, I will probably, just in Canvas, include a photo. So what we're looking for is to see how long it takes before mold develops on one. So in theory, if we were to write a hypothesis, so remember, a hypothesis is an educated guess of what we're going to happen. And we've kind of known from our experiences in life and yesterday's lesson that if you wash your hands or keep items clean, then the clean bread should develop mold later compared to dirty bread. If you really wanted to do an if, then, and because statement, we should probably do that. I don't know if your science teachers make you do that for your hypothesis. How did I say the other one? Let's start this again. All right. If we wash our hands, then the bread that we touch should stay cleaner because we have cleaned off the germs and the bacteria that were lingering and viruses that were lingering on our hands. There's an if, then, because statement. We should get used to doing hypothesis statements that way. They're kind of the easiest way to do it. So what I'm going to do each day is I'm going to put the date up here until one of them molds. Okay? So the idea is that this one should mold first because we were dirty. We had dirty hands. We had dirty tables. We had dirty doorknobs. I'm going to be honest. When I've done this experiment in the past. Sometimes, sometimes the clean molds first, but at the same time with this bread, I don't know what it touched before it went into the plastic bag. So other than that, I hope you have a good Wednesday and a Thursday. The only thing you're going to get in Canvas tomorrow is a photo of this. Okay? And it's just for your record. Okay? This will probably carry into a couple more days. So I'll try to do a photo every day. But probably like on Good Friday and Easter Monday, I will probably come up and take a photo, but I won't upload all those until Tuesday into Canvas. But who knows? If I have nothing else to do, I'll upload them then. So other than that, have a great Wednesday and Thursday. See ya.